President Donald Trump believes if he makes the U.S. military even stronger, the world will bend to his will. To get there, he wants to increase defense spending by $54 billion.
I am sending Congress a budget that rebuilds the military, eliminates the defense sequester, and calls for one of the largest increases in national defense spending in American history.
To do that without increasing the debt, he's targeting the State Department, reportedly looking to slash its budget by more than a third. He's also promising to dramatically cut foreign aid. The U.S. currently spends more than $36 billion around the globe. It's money to help countries fight groups like ISIL, to combat famine, to stop epidemics like Ebola. But if Trump wants to stop that, he needs congressional approval, and early signs are he isn't going to get it.
It's dead on arrival. It's not going to happen. It would be a disaster. If you take soft power off the table, then you're never going to win the war.
I don't even know if the president really understands the ramifications of the cuts that are being proposed.
He's also facing resistance from the military community. This letter from more than 120 retired generals and admirals is pushing Congress to stop the president. Does the Secretary of State agree with the budget cuts? We don't know, because in a very unusual move, the State Department has not held a press briefing the entire time the Trump administration has been in office. That could be in part because the Secretary of State has yet to hire even one single top manager in this building. That has the foreign policy establishment very worried.
Wherever you create a vacuum, then other players can certainly step into the middle of that. We're talking about Russia in the Middle East, China in the South China Sea. There are lots of players who will define the United States and its foreign policy if the Trump administration is unable to do so.
Right now, the White House seems to have effectively sidelined, even silenced, the State Department. The question of whether Congress will let that continue will have very real implications around the world. Culhane, Al Jazeera, Washington.